people. Hello, everybody. How are you guys? We need I'm late to reading the chat. My eyesight is dog water. I thought the title was fixing a Fiat. No, I think it is fixing a car, but yes, terribly low. Uh, Fixing rebuilding cars. Hello, Sophia. How are you? Oh, the car is dummy low. It always scrapes. You can see right here. Um, Thinking about racing it right now. To be honest, well, I don't even have a jack, but I do want to race it so that way I can get in and out of driveways because this thing sits on the ground basically. But we're out here right now. Cold. It's really cold out right now actually. Crispy cold if anything. And just trying to see if there's any water or anything crazy in the intercooler. I'm gonna find out right now. hell? Scraping that interference like crazy. The 6. Who's commenting? My bad. Thought it was a Dodge Neon. Technically, it's a Dodge Neon. He already said hi. Yes, hello. How are you? We got 3 likes. Thank you guys. See the little stickers in here. I know Selena Gomez, but who is it? Sophia Gomez? Probably a sister. Demanding over here. I would say your name 100 times if you send a sticker or if you send a ruby. Why not? Do it. Looking for something to fit this. Why not? I just think it. Close. Nope. It's a size 7 that we're looking for. Right. Hell yeah. Now I need to find the little ratchet. Oh, that's in the house. Let's see if I can get it off my hand. Get it off my hand. There's some more chats. I can see that. Oh, look at that desperate orange color. So far I'm not seeing any oil, that's a good sign. Should have got my knee pads. It's rough right here. This one's an 8. 7. moment of truth. So we have some oil still in there before, which is normal, but there's no Kool-Aid in it. So, let's see here. Let's rewind this chat. So she's sending regular stickers, right? Now, if you send a super sticker, that'd be great. How are you so good at fixing cars? Well, this is a Fiat 500, so it's a little more different. In YouTube, Justin Bieber also owned. Interesting. Let's see here. Betrayed Cargo. Hello, how are you? Yeah, so right now we're looking at this and really just looking at any of the soot. That looks like normal oil wear. That kind of just mixed in with the water, but I don't think there's anything crazy inside the intercooler itself. There's nothing coming out, but we're gonna leave it right here and see what's up. If you send that super sticker, miss, then maybe we will. So purchase a sticker, you purchase a ruby, we'll send it, why not? Turbo isn't blown, but yeah, nah. So this isn't a radiator, this is an intercooler from Wagner Tuning. Right now I'm not seeing any crazy leaks. So I'm actually gonna flip you guys around, show you how to look at it. So we have our intercooler sitting on the bottom and a radiator. We took off the AC condenser. The radiator is being held up by the bottom clamps. However though, because it is so low, they scraped the bolts off. So being knocked up and down, the bolts fell apart. So now it's being held up by a nylon tie, and that side is even missing its spacers. I don't want to go too far in here because I'll lose the reception, but that one's missing spacers. This one is relatively loose, but we're gonna tighten that bad boy up right now with the 10. And once all that's tightened down, no, this used to be a Canyon runner. So she was in Azusa at Angeles Crest all the time when I first had the car of ownership. That's why the wheels are a little cambered and everything, a little crazy looking. So looks like a little piece of the ring fell off the LED in there. That's funny. This car was in a front end accident prior, so there's only one bolt holding up the headlight. Had this car for about 4 years, and a lot has been done over the 4 years of ownership. And just a lot of crazy things have been happening with the accidents. Brand new bash bar in the front. Well, not brand new, but gotta fix that. But I have the custom mounted this one where I drilled a hole into here. I have this on my channel as well, so you want to see a full progress of this thing, just search up on the channel, like all the Fiat stuff. But in yesterday's live chat, we did put the air to oil separator on there, so the car is breathing a little more better. But I want to get a bunt plug to cover that up. The next thing is to take apart some hoses up here, and just to kind of check the coolant hoses to see if there's any oil in it. So we did have water inside the main oil catch can, which was an issue. So yeah, AC delete on this car too. There's no AC running down up and down it, so that's what this little metal pipe back here is missing, is an AC thing. So the compressor is still in there, but there's no pipes, there's nothing. But now I'm gonna take apart some more stuff up here and trying to see if there's any oil in the areas. I might even take off the pipes. I don't know, so much work to do. There's no coolant in the car either, so I'm not worried about that. Hey, what do I do? Well, my channel, I'm an automotive YouTuber, obviously. I go to car meets, car shows, anything car related, car repair. This car has been rebuilt about 4 times already since ownership. And how do I get the knowledge? Well, my dad used to fix cars. However, though, fixing this thing, you can see it on my YouTube channel. Everything that I did on this car is all just self-knowledge. This car is basically like a giant Lego. It's a headache of a car, but it's really a giant Lego. And once you take one part apart, it's just copy and paste, putting it back together and figuring out like, hey, where does this go? Where does that go? So no, it's just some small diagnostics, figuring out what has oil in it, what doesn't. Little by little, figure it out together. It's really not too hard fixing a car. Careful with this Mishimoto hoses. Just got them. It's gonna be too hard to take it off. Oh. Well, that's not a good sign either. Got a rust color in here, that's not good. So, rust color usually means blown head gasket. And now there's blow by, there's excessive bubbling when the car turns off. We're going to keep on digging at this and seeing what else is up. I'm just going to put this together for now and then try to unplug the bottom of the radiator. Maybe even a turbo, I don't know. Oh my goodness. One of these came up that bottom side. Let's do that real quick too. Just get the extension on here. Tighten on this bottom bit. Buggy. Let's see here, what do we have? Impressive, you know how to tune, like adding turbos. Add the track. Let's see here, top off. Marinara sauce resonator. This sounds very unique too. Lots of little turbo car. Yeah, no, this car has its own little pops and bangs tune. Cole started it earlier. It is tuned with turbos as well, so it does give it a little pop, which isn't good for the car, but now I'm just trying to see what can be wrong. Maybe the hose is disconnected. I low-key want to take off this hose from the block. Let's go ahead and get a Phillips in and need this top piece here. I seen some stuff here. Let's see. Hello? Okay. Check out this hose. This is the part where all the cold air goes into the car itself. We have a little bit of shine there, a little bit of oil. A moderator. Not too sure what a moderator is. Dean P. He forgot to thump a thump. ¿Qué dijo? Bruh, she is still bugging in the chat. Y'all gotta beg her. Send a ruby, miss. Send a ruby or send a sticker. Why not? And then I'll say it over and over. Why not? But if it's not car related, I don't think I need to talk about that. But it's cool how they did this to the hose. They squished it down from the factory. Oh man, that low life. Looks like I already scraped it up. Oh man, that's disappointing. $1,300 intercooler. Yeah, no, it's funny how she's like that, but you know it's cool. She's sending stickers, but not super chat stickers. So when we get super chat stickers, that's where like the little dollars start building up in the chat, which helps fund the channel, of course. We're finally monetized. Oh man, it took forever. Alright, so charge pipe is not bad. Let's go ahead and see the inlet. There's a lot of fiberglass inside there. It's itching like crazy. I love the fiberglass in the downpipe. Let's see where's that in there. This is an 8. Should be fine with this. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right. When you put down a tool and you miss out on it, where'd it go? Yeah, where did my flathead go? I totally just lost it. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna you guys on this one. Kick me? Question mark? Well, we are all broke here. I'm just on live trying to show you guys what's up though. I lost my flathead. Where is my black handle flathead at? I swear I just had it 10 seconds ago. There it is. Alright. Let's check out this one. I'll find out who's the culprit of leaks. Damn. There we go. I got it. Yep. It's loose. Pull the bad boy off. can already see a lot of oil on this one. Might have a blown turbo seal. Something's got a lot of oil in it. There she goes. Alright, check out this. Taking right over here. So it looks like we got a little bit of water in there. A little bit of booger juice in there. Of course, it's gonna happen when you mix it with water and oil. Don't look like nothing too crazy inside the pipe. Pretty clean, so that's not the culprit. It's a nice drip, question mark. I'm in my pajamas, man. This one suffered some low car problems as well. But we're at 120 people in the chat, 10 likes, let's go. Chat is active. Want to see you put that back on. Oh, definitely, it's the same exact process, just sticking it up in there and getting it in. Right now it's just chasing down what has oil in it, what has water in it. So far, nothing isn't too bad. Of course, we got some really bad rips and tears from being low. I want to raise this car up so I don't have to suffer from that anymore. Oof, that can be a boost leak right there. But let's see. Curious, let's see. Are you gonna puke out coolant on the ground? Probably will puke out coolant, we'll find out. I don't know if it has any coolant in it anymore. Hope it doesn't. We'll find out right now. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh wait. So you got coolant in it. Orange coolant. As long as we don't get the bag wet. Well, she definitely did have a little coolant in it. But the coolant is orange. I wonder if it's because I used a pink one and I used something else. So that's not too alarming, that color. Hold on. You can make it in life. Just gotta stay positive. We did get the phone a little wet, and now she's acting up. So there's a little bit of orange color, but it's not like yucky. It's clear for the most part. So the car did have coolant in it. There's not a coolant issue. I think just because I was using water after a while, it started to dilute a little bit. Interesting. The car had coolant. So why was it running rough? Lack of coolant, question mark? Yesterday's chat, we did have that really nasty air to oil separator in there. And I'll show you guys this. Well, we didn't have one, but we had a catch can in here. And in this catch can, it had some... If somebody sends a sticker for this person, we'll give them a shout out. Why not? I believe we have 5 rubies. Wow, that's interesting. I think it is. I think it is. Shall we? I don't know. If 10 people comment this person's name, we'll give them a shout out right now. Let's do it, huh? How do you guys feel about that? There's 104 people in the chat. If we get 10 people to comment, say the name, we'll do it. But I want to show you guys this yesterday. Is what we did in the live chat. And this thing was filled to the brim with water due to the rain here in California. And I believe that this was the issue. That's gross. Ugh. Talk about bukkake. Yeah, I believe that this was the issue yesterday. And what was going on is my car running hot. So time to time she would be going hot. She would overheat. But it still puts down power. It still turns on fine. Obviously right now I'm not going to turn it on because I just leaked the remaining coolant out of the car. It's not full all the way, but y'all can see inside here. This is what it looks like with oil and water mixed up. This thing is trash. I'm just keeping it for now. I feel like I can clean it out maybe later on and sell it, but it's completely gonzo as of right now. Coolant isn't too much worried on the tools. It just cleans up. It's just a little bit sticky, so I'm not too worried about that. But how do you put thermostat in? So the thermostat, it's going to be a little more trickier. We are probably going to go ahead and remove, now that this thing is leaked out, we're going to remove that coolant hose again, the red one right there. And the thermostat essentially is connected to the block, which is a little more pain to do because we got to remove the battery and you got to remove a whole bunch of other stuff. Now let me dry off my tools here. I'm messing my gearing. There you go, John. See? There we go. Now we get 9 more people like John. We will say that person's name since he or she or it or however your pronouns are desperately wants their name shout out. I think it's funny and adorable. Let me get all these tools just dried out and then I'll show you where the thermostat is at. Take off that hose together. I do want to get a POV camera thing so I can mount you guys onto my chest and show you everything, how we do it. So let's get all this wiped up. Gonna have to get a new rag soon. That's probably why it's doing hot bad. Yeah, no, it could be that. Could be the thermostat, but the thermostat it has a new water pump on there, has new gaskets, head to toe, new head gasket, new everything. Car's been fully rebuilt. But let's go ahead and chase this down. So the thermostat is going to be plugged in right down that way, right? And in order to do so, we got to take the 10, take the battery out, take a 13, take out this mount right here, which we might be able to do. Don't want to go too far in, but I do want to remove some hoses just to see what's up. Clearly she has some good coolant in it, so I really do think it was just this main box that was making the car smoke. But let's go ahead and remove the 10 on the battery and the 13 on the bottom box and take that big old battery out right now. Hold on. Are you putting the catch can back on? No. The way how it is, definitely not. So she is a girl. Nice. Okay, you are not a 10 all of a sudden. Hold on. That's not even what we're worried about anyway. Let's take this guy off right here. I just fixed the timer in this car too. Oh well. I'm gonna just knock off this battery real quick. Start with that negative side. I do want to be careful with these connectors though. This is for my alarm that I have on this car. I have a police siren. I did put that on the channel as well, so I'm gonna just carefully remove this thing here. I'm gonna break it. And let's go ahead and remove this one back over here. And this one too. And gotta take those off, but I want to be careful because I don't want to ruin my connectors and have to go and buy more.
probably why it's running. Let's see here. Are you putting the catch can back on? Just once. Scriptbot, hello, how are you? That 107 kid, yurt. Bacon, egg, and cheese, yurt. Just once, just once. Come on, guys, not hard to type 2 words. It doesn't cost to be nice. That's right. We're all trying to win to say her name because she wants a desperate shout out. Oh, that's strange. Look at that. It's got a little. I've never seen it before on a nut before. It's a little round on the end. That's cool. That's probably why it's been grounded out. Alright. Carefully remove this to the side. And we are going to have to remove it from the back. We're not going to take the... Well, we are going to take the box out. It's going to be hard with one hand, but we'll figure it out. Remove the ECU. Pop this side out. Cool. Now we're going to get out the 13 in the bottom. Where is she at? Alright. You guys haven't subscribed too. I mean, I haven't been saying it at all this whole entire time, but if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. We're going to be in the live chat tomorrow morning at like 6 in the morning, so come on, dude. It won't fit on. It's a 1/2 inch, but it fits this way. Alright, let's see here. Can I just... There we go. Make my life easier. Get this thing out and loose. Hold on. It's a lot more easier when you have editing and everything. Scriptbot. Hey, thank you. No, I appreciate that. Okay, fine. If we must say it, are we all ready to hear this person's name, this girl's name that's been waiting for a a shout out and everything? I'm not like every other like influencer, you know, it's tells you to do it a million times. I haven't been paying attention to the top chat. I've kind of been reading the comments and trying to do this as well. So we have another 13 in the bottom here to take out this box. And I want to get to that hose right there and see if there's any coolant in the block itself. That's kind of the goal today. Don't have no work tonight, so hop on the live chat. Let's see here. Pulled my intake off, cleaned it with oven cleaner. Interesting. And installed my catch can. That's interesting. Now, honestly, like having to clean it out 100% and take all the oil out of the car itself. I mean, the main purpose of a catch can is to catch any oil that essentially comes into your block, like before it gets into your turbo. So the catch can, the way how it was before, is that it goes from here to the catch can, then the outlet, the clean air goes back into the intake, then goes through the turbo, down through the intercooler, then back up into the main block. So let's see here. Get this back bolt off. This is so annoying how Fiat does this. But it makes sense for a ground. Get this other back bolt off, why not? She did subscribe, okay. Alright. She has been... Is it easy off, question mark? Because I believe easy off is also a really, really good cleaner with like grease and debris and stuff like that. But Miss Gomez over here Miss Gomez over here coming up with money just for a shout out. Look at that. Don't worry, I'll subscribe to you back if you want. Alright, we're getting close. The Gomez family is going crazy today. Hello. Got our negative disconnected. I think it's funny this came out to be just a YouTube tutorial. Not even a YouTube tutorial, just me hopping on live trying to show you guys what's up and how I do the work. To Mrs. Gomez taking control of the chat today. That is amazing. I get you guys down in the hold right here. And the thermostat is literally right behind here. You can see how it's kind of connected right here. And that's our main wiring harness, so we can tell how hot or cold the car is going to be. This might puke out some more coolant. We'll find out right now. Nope, bone dry. Uh-oh. And a little bit of rust. That is no good. That is not good. So yeah, honestly, it might be a thermostat issue too. Something I didn't want to see or hear from myself. I'm my own mechanic. I'm my own diagnostic. It's funny because I'm talking to myself and it's just me and the car out here. Man, I feel like I'm being in a submissive chat right now. Say my full name. It's funny. I like it. I like your guys' energy today. It's much more better than the last chat that we had. It was like super rude and people were like super crazy. Alright, so this is our main radiator hose where the water goes into the block. And there's no water going into the block because it's bone dry and it's rusted. So, dang. I might have to get a new thermostat. I don't know. I'm not down to unplug all this because there is a little bolt right here that holds in the turbo line, and then there's an Allen key one somewhere. All right. Well, at least we know thermostat because it's not picking up and the block's getting hot. So that explains a lot. And the question is, do we still need a head gasket? Miss Gomez, I got a question. How old are you? Are you even old enough to be on YouTube? Question mark. Transmission bolt, battery brackets, O2 sensors. This pipe is actually from a 2013, not a 2015. That's why it sits a little funky. I guess let's continue on taking off the rest of the hoses. So we have this one right here. The main turbo one down that in the hole. 16. Oh no. We have a kiddo in the chat. See, now I feel awkward having to say a 16-year-old's name. I don't know if we should do that. Where is our 8? Just had it. Shout out to homeboy here. Hold on, what's his name again? Hold on. Shout out to ScriptBot though. ScriptBot, the VIP in the chat with that cool little cover photo of his. Where's our 8 at? I guess we'll use this 8 to try to get up in there. Y'all trying to get me in jail today with this name calling. I mean, I feel like it's a shout out. It shouldn't be too weird, right? I don't know. I've never had a situation like this on my YouTube channel ever. Then again, I just started to go live just this year. This is our 7, huh? 7. Where is our 8, bruh? Alright. Let's see if 7 even fits. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I didn't know you had a turbo on the car. Turbo pressure will put pressure in the catch can and blow the main seals on the crank. The seal can, catch can with a filter on it. Yeah, no, so beforehand, I didn't have the hoses connected properly up here. So I did have a positive crank pressure. This is my first like how-to car. This is my YouTube car basically, and how I learned and how this channel has become what it is today, to where I was creating a positive crank pressure, and essentially I had this hose right here, this black one, was connected to the outlet on the catch can, and then the inlet of the catch can was connected to this side right over here. So essentially it was creating a positive crank pressure which had a lot of smoke. I got rid of that situation. I plugged in this one down here to a filter, and then the outlet, this red hose, was connected to the outlet on top, which is why that thing's set up the way how it is now. And I'll show you the air to oil separator right now. I feel like it's not illegal to say a name. I don't know, but this is our air to oil separator right over here, which would connect onto the top right here. And this gets rid of this giant box. Now this giant box, this piece connects to the back of the intake, but we're running an aftermarket intake, a custom intake, a one-of-one cowl intake that I made from some AutoZone parts, straight up. I did cut a factory, well not factory, but aftermarket madness pipe. So this pipe usually goes into the main box that sits above here. It has the Abarth cover on it, looks pretty sick, but I did get rid of it. Capped the back end over there. So yeah, so we got all that together, and then this piece was connected to the catch can. So this is the inlet, and then the other piece was the outlet. Now I'm curious, what if this was, no, because the air has to go into the intake, yeah. So it was wired correctly, but the car doesn't like this at all. And it's funny because this is made for this car. They even have it for the T-Jet engine, which is a little more fancier in the UK. Oh man, we don't have no coolant coming out of the main turbo area. Okay, that's strange. But then again, there's no coolant up here. So let's see here. Hold on. Alright, so we got John to say it, and we got Say Blitz to send out some rubies. So we greatly appreciate those two guys. I did say we need 10 people to say the names. I'm not kicking you. I still hear you. I'm still reading the chat. And if you're still on the live chat, I appreciate you. You know, we probably will say your name towards the end. I mean, it's just a name, but we're acknowledging you. You're like the main VIP of the chat. You know, you're tuning in. I appreciate you, you know. Keeping those view counts up high. Do you like cars? Question mark. Have you had an idea of rebuilding a car? Considering your age, probably have Papa to get you a car, which would be very nice to start off with. But let's go ahead and pull this guy out. Where's the bottom at? Where is the bottom? Alright, let's check out this hose right now. Brand new Mishimoto hose is ridiculous how much these cost for absolutely no reason. So I'm not seeing any kind of weird markings or cracks on them. So there's no way it could be leaking. Driver's license at 16? That's nice, dude. Congratulations. What's your dream build? Or what do you want to, you know, put your time, money, and effort into if you get work? I'm not seeing anything inside the hole. Let's see here. No, she's dry. Completely dry. There's really nothing on it. That's strange. So, slush. You're seeing slush from the catch can, right? I'll tell you a cool fact. All the years I've been alive, I've never lost a fight. Nice. A nice house, a family, and a car. Okay, that's nice. That's a really good, you know, way to think about life. I feel like a family just depends, you know, finding the right person or finding a carrier or however you want to think of that. But there was mush on this one, so I know there was water in the block. And I'm really thinking it was just a catch can. I'm really thinking. I want to hope on the positive side. Because obviously the intake's going to have oil. The turbo's going to have oil. There's always going to be a buildup on that, no matter what. Just like a BMW, they're going to leak oil. Or Supra. Or any other cars. So you can see right now. Pull this guy off too. Why not? There's like a little bit of booger sugar. What type of engine do you have? Eagles or Chiefs? I don't know. I mean, I'm not really too much of a sports fan, but I could bet you right now that the Eagles are going to beat the Chiefs. I really think so. Philadelphia is going to go crazy for that one for sure. I've been seeing videos of people boarding up their businesses and everything, so smells like we have a little bit of rust in there. So I'm curious. Shout out to the guy who said about thermostat. I've never actually thought to think about that because I did not replace the thermostat on this one. So that may have been the issue why we've started to overheat and why the water pressure wasn't good. So balloon on the dipstick tube. So yeah, no, there is a little bit of excessive blow by. I have checked the top of this one. I haven't checked the dipstick area, but there was a little bit of blow by on the top. But like I said, I replaced everything on this car head to toe. Valve seats, coil packs, everything basically has been brand new. But there's no oil in here. There's no oil in these pipes. There's very minimal oil. Very, very minimal. So if it was a lot, that would mean it was a blown seal in the turbo. This is a new turbo as well. There's no turbo, there's no oil on this side. And I don't want to take this exhaust off because it is a pain in the butt. This is custom fabricated to fit on this car. It's not for this car. So it's a little bit of a headache. But this guy has some rust. So that's a little alarming. The bottle itself has no rust. It's really clean. There is no yucky stuff happening up here. So it's really clean on the radiator side. And the radiator itself is brand new as well because the previous one had cracked. Coming inside this hole though, we just have coolant, looks like. Really just fingering all my car's holes right now. Ay vey. Looks like we have a little bit of dry on top of the tip, but nothing crazy. Cross member on the front. Why don't you remove the cross member on the front of the car and remove that coil? You can get to everything. So yeah, I could technically remove this entire with the 213s here. It's really just 213s holding onto the front end from this cross member up here and then that side over there. And then the other thing is that I would have to move these bolts as well. I do have all the sockets. I could take off the whole entire face. I should take off the entire face. But I kind of don't want to do that only because, I mean, well, I'm partially halfway there already. But I'm not doing a full rebuild as of right now. I don't have any excess parts. It really is just trial and error poking around. When I did rebuild this entire car head to toe, I did take off the whole entire front end before, and that's why there's missing bolts, because I was like, all right, just put on whatever is there. So it looks like Mrs. Gomez's phone is dying. We got two people to give you a shout out here. Shout out to that guy to give out the rubies. It means a lot for the channel. I don't know. It feels awkward just having to say somebody's name because they demand it. I feel like I'm being pressured, and I don't know. It's such a weird thing, you know, for a YouTuber to be like, all right, we gotta force to be saying that. Typing and talking sucks. No, I get you. I am just, you know, I like that guy's username. That one I cannot say on the live chat. I don't want to be, if there is YouTuber like people, I don't know how it works on here, but if they're hearing this conversation, I don't want them to be like, oh, he said that, let's end this live chat. Because it is a good live chat. We have 90 people on here, 17 likes. We are at an hour. If you want to, Mrs. Gomez, you can hit me up on Instagram. Penny the Barth _ I will give you a shout out on there if you want, from the live chat. So hit me up on Instagram. We'll do that. Why not? Because I don't know if I don't know. I feel like I'm pressured to say it on here, because I don't want to. I always give out shout outs on my Instagrams too, from everybody, profiles and stuff like that. So I don't mind doing that. Spence, hello, how are you? See, that's a smaller name. I don't know. I feel like a full name. Look at a little daisy over there. Weeds. But let me flip you guys around, put you guys down for 1 second, figure out everything as we go. So I want to try up these hose clamps. So I think right now we're at a good stage. We are an hour mark just tuning in with the live chat. We're at 131 people now. Is that a Fiat? Yes. The smoke, to be honest, it smells like oil. Like excess burning oil. And I wish I could turn on the car now, but I'd have to button everything back up. But it's so cold out here, my nose is starting to run. I think I'm at a good point to stop. I'm gonna button everything up on the live chat still. But you know what, low key, let me see here. I want to, let's stick a finger in this hole and see if there's anything dirty in here. No, clean. A little bit of oil. Small bit of oil in here. I think that's it. But definitely the thermostat is an alarming one. That's something I did not expect to see. Maybe we should dig in a little bit further on that before we go and purchase one. Hold on, let's try it out. Because I did have to remove this from one block to the next. I don't even know. And it's gonna be hard to film, show you guys on live everything. I would have to get my flash on. I think I can put flash on here. Ooh, yes. God said, let there be light, and light there shall be. There's a middle clamp here or something like that. Hold on. Nope, it was a slide. Yeah, I can't even tell which one this is, but well, the slide pin came out. Good luck trying to get it out there, bud. Smells like fuel right now. There we go. Little slide pin came out. Put that guy back in there. Hold on. Put you guys down here. Careful not to end the live. Just for 1 second. Just to get this pin back in. Alright, I guess we'll say it. Miss there we go. Got the pin back in. The reason the red hose is so expensive, it's made out of silicone. I got a 72 Chevy Cayenne 4x4 sick. Alright, Miss Sophia. She is one for the chat. Definitely one to remember. But let's go ahead and try to. That makes sense. I mean, you know, like aftermarket hoses and how much they cost. TBF, this little thing right here was $150, and that's made out of the same exact material. Let me see here. Should I get a 8 on here? Nah, we're fine. That flathead. Begging a YouTuber to say your name. I've never heard of that one before. I wonder what's the satisfaction or what's the need for a request like that? You know, it's like having somebody to call you a horrible name when you walk down the street. Can't make fun of me, you know. Come on. Gotta break that seal. Don't want to rip the hose, but I just want to break that seal that usually creates when it gets too hot, cold, and hot and cold expands and gets rotted on there. And the car doesn't even run hot, so don't know what the thermostat is even of the issue. I will give you $1 million for a shout out. That is crazy. $1 million at 16 years old? Your dad must be a supercar YouTuber or something like that. Shoot, if I had $1 million right now, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. I'd be running my own business or something like that. Keeping YouTube as a side business. Oh man, I cannot get this hose off. It is hard with one hand. Let's see here. What's underneath? I think it's our main hard line. Making YouTube videos a lot more easier. You just edit. Taking this hose off. I don't want to rip it though. Car still has to start and move out of this parking spot. I could push it though. That's gonna be a pain, especially because it's low on the ground. Let's see here. Mike, shout out to Sophia. See, we're saying her first name. We said her last name, but she wants us to say it all. We got 3 people to give a shout out to Sophia. 3 people so far. 3 people, 15 rubies, and Sophia sending $1 million to the live chat. So we'll see. I think we're just waiting on 7 more people, miss. 7 more people for Sophia's name. The most active user right now, probably over 1,000 comments with the short words PLS. Cannot get these little hoses off. They're so crusted on here. Yeah, for sure I'm gonna definitely not put this back on with the live chat. I gotta have 2 hands for this. I'll probably put you guys down, keep you on live, and then check out the comments after. We got 119 people in the chat though. Hello. Got some neighbors home. They're for sure gonna be nosy beings. It's coming off, but taking forever. Woo. Go to Google, put your thing in there. Looks like Mike. We got a 4th shout out to Miss Sophia. She wants us to say her full name, but I'm gonna see the chat. If chat wants to have Miss Sophia's full name shout out. She's the most richest one right now in the chat. She's got $1 zillion. You know, I don't know if Sophia have answered. Which one are you going for, the Chiefs or the Eagles? I don't even watch sports like that, but I know a lot of people are going to be betting on those, making the money back. PVC valve springs. Interesting. This car has brand new valve seats on it, brand new lifters, different cam. The whole block has been ripped apart. The only thing that's not have been done to this car is the piston rings. That's the only thing that has been done to this block. Piston rings. I'm still fighting to get off either hose. This one's unplugged, this one's unplugged, and I have one bolt back over here. So, is Sophia's phone still charged? Question mark. Is she still one with the chat? Alright, looks like this one is connected to this hose up here. Let's see if we can get it off like that. And then the other one, we're trying to get it off from the bottom. Hold on. Put you guys need the light. But I like having you guys tag along, so I'm gonna put you in an okay spot to where you won't fall down and accidentally end the live chat. Cause we gotta give Miss Sophia a full shout out, right? I think that's only fair. She's the most valuable player right now in the chat. Let's see here, I'm gonna disconnect it from the top piece. Beep bop boom 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 bop bam. Wow. I can't even get it off from right there. We got 18 likes in the chat. Hello. I wonder how much view count is today. Looks like Sophia's phone has died. Sad. She kept the live chat full energy. Big mean energy. That's a little melody. Need to invest in some longer screwdrivers. Yeah, no, here's the thing, man. I had a lot of good tools, but you know, you put them down and you get old and you just forget where you put them at, you know. I think what I need to invest into is getting that little head mount so that way I can have you guys on my person while I do the work, or get an assistant to help. You know, real mechanics don't have people helping them out. This is breaking the seals. Once we break the seals, then we should be golden. Take some things off. Ooh, how far is this thing? There we go. Now it's a little looser. She's a fairy. And we dropped the phone in the engine. I have no luck right now getting out any of these. Yeah, I gotta put you guys down somewhere safe. Not safe enough. Alright. Let's see here. It's time to get a little more aggressive now that I have both hands. Alright. Fiat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Alright. I can't get this hose off, man. Had these hoses off before. When I took the car apart, shouldn't be that hard to get them off again. Hello? Jeez. I can't even figure out the back of this hose. Where's this going? I can hear some seals breaking. Come on, baby. Oh, that was good. That was a good push. That was a good push. Oh, man. So, ain't nothing to it. Alright. Got that main one off. Now, let's go ahead and get this top piece off right here. And then get that bolt undone here and the one on the back. Factories always make it different than other mechanics. Yeah, no, I had this car taken off before, but the way how everything is in this engine bay just absolutely stinks. So let's get this other one off real quick. Trying to put you guys somewhere safe. You know. I'm gonna try to get this one off because it's a little more easier to get back here than it is down there. Bottom of it's still sealed. I'll break the bottom real quick. Some crazy ASMR too when it breaks. Little tank. And there she goes. Look at that, oddly satisfying. Watch this, watch this. Ooh. Yes. Alright, now it looks like just one bolt, which is right down there. That cannot be a 10. That'd be funny if it was a 10. It's probably a 12. Ah! Never mind, it's a 10. That's funny. A 10mm bolt holding on the thermostat. Who would have guessed? Fiat. I mean, I fixed this car before, but I'm not going to remember all the specs to what is what. If you have a pair of pliers, grab that hose and twist it up and down. Yeah, no, that would be the easiest way to do it. I just try not to tear apart the hoses. I could even use some soapy water to help loosen it up. But thank you. We are almost done diagnosing everything on this car. Okay. I guess it wants to eat my 10. Give me the 10. Bruh. Hello? Okay. Dude, Sophia's back in the chat. Oh my goodness. Let's all just give another shout out to Sophia. She had made it back. The top commenter. Look at that. 10mm bolt. Remove this little clamp thing and the sensor. And is this a 10 too? Ah! Alright, let's get this guy off. She's like, now you can shout me out. You missed it. We said your name already. We said your full name, your full legal name. And then you didn't respond. So it's like, oh man, what happened? Funny looking bolt. Stud right in the middle. Is there another one on the other side? Or is this one just like that? I think it's like that. Let's get a flathead on there. Kind of wedge it in between. No? Alright. Fiberglass like crazy in the hand. Let me see here. Why is it not coming off? Okay, we got the 10, take out the thermostat. And that's not working. I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on, let me look underneath with you guys. So why is it stuck? Some crazy voodoo stuff going on right now. Oh. Did I forget a bolt? Ah, there's a mystery 10 underneath. That was cool. I used you guys to find that 10. There it is. Where is she at? Oh my goodness. Hold on. There it is. Oh yeah. Nice and tight. Beautiful. I think I assembled the thermostat on the block. And that's why I don't remember doing this. When you get the thermostat out, put on a pot of hot water and bring it out, and it should open and close if it's good. Boiling pot of hot water? Question mark. So I'd have to go home and ruin one of my pots. It's a good diagnostic though. Never thought about that. Alright, let's see here. Hold on. Let's get this guy off. Let's get this spaghetti of wires out. Just gimme. Chiki chiki chaka chaka. Alright, careful. All the other stuff. Can we just, man, thermostat bolts. Working hard here, huh? It's not like I'm doing anything today anyways, so take off our evap bracket. Slide it out to the side. Just like how we like it. Up and down. Down to the ground. Alright, now we can figure out how to get this hose off. Ooh, ooh, my back. 88 people in the chat, 20 likes, 15 rubies. Today's a very good day for the rubies. Let's go. Shout out to that guy that gave it to us. So we have a rusted thermostat. And we need to test to see if it's good or not. And homeboy said to put in hot water. However, though, we're not near hot water right now. So we do have some mush on the bottom, though. Check out that mush. That could be... Oh, it smells like cheese. We got queso con fresco up in here. Oh, this is not good. Look at that. That's a rusted block. Looks like we have moisture. No. What is this? Brother, there's rust in the block. Put a wrench in the opening and pull on it. Pull on it? Or push on it? The gasket's not even on there anymore. Or still is. You mean push on the spring and see if it opens this side? Question mark? Here, let's try that. Hold on. Alright, let's see here. Ah, looks like it's opening. We can show you on the camera. It picks up. I'll push on the back. It's very hard to see, but it's pushing. Pushing for sure. The color is like this because I painted the block white. So damn, was I even close to getting this thing off? Let's see if I can get it off. That way I make it easier to install it. Ding, 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 ding. I like how Miss Sophia literally came back to the chat and was like, alright, we gotta get this guy to say it. I don't even know who she is. Alright. I love hearing that seal break. It's so oddly satisfying. Message retracted. Uh-oh. That's not looking good. We got 20 likes right here though. So let's go ahead, I guess, just install some things. Looks like we do need a new thermostat. But I think we just need a new block. Because there's a lot of rust inside the engine bay. Rust in an engine bay. What is that? Blown head gasket, I know that for sure. I know that for sure when I see it, brother. Imagine starting up the car right here, right now. All this exposed. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't even start. But I think now we're just going to plug everything back up. At least we know for sure. Head gasket. The head is trash. So, probably just going to buy a brand new head. Fully rebuilt already. From Dyke Horse. It has the exhaust threads. It has the intake threads. Oh, man. The intake is a mess, though. But at least I know for sure I do not need new hoses because they have all the, they're all pretty clean. So there's no rust. coolant flush, because yeah, I'm pretty sure you know, it's already looking rusted. Let's see inside the hole. Hold on. Inside that hole, yeah, it's already rusted inside there. My slipper came off. Well, yeah, it's rusted inside the hole. And down here, we're looking at water underneath, but crankshaft looks fine. There's a lot of old oil underneath. Dripping block. Yuck. Probably gonna have to invest in some new hoses down here though, because there's some rust in these metal ones. So I think that's where we're gonna be at right now. There's some oil coming off in this diverter spacer or diverter valve. It's a brand new turbo. There shouldn't be oil down here. Where is it coming from? Where did you come from, cat? Alright, I guess let's just button everything up. Get inside because it is freezing out here. I'm cold and I'm ready to go inside. Okay, we had 3 things to go on here. Top one, here it is. Bottom one, and that one's way too big. These are for the main thing. I guess there's one on here. No, it's way too big, dude. That's smaller. Okay, guess we'll use that. You have a lighter, heat at the end. Heat the end and it should open. Hi. One word. Car is coolant, but the bad part is if you look at this, come here. And you check out the inside of this real quick. Oh no. I might have to do a new thermostat, new head gasket, new head. So right now, there's also some minor rust going on inside the in here. See that? So I'll put all the hoses there right now, button it back up, call it a day. Throw in some water if I gotta drive it around, but yeah, I gotta build the engine back up again. At least I know though, it's not too bad in a sense because there was still coolant in the radiator, so it's holding coolant. But yeah, somebody sent 15 rubies. Miss Sophia over here is begging for a shout out. I was using coolant in this car for a while. There's a lot of coolant on the floor as well, and then I stopped using coolant, and then after the coolant we went to using water, because once I figured out there was an issue with the vehicle, I stopped caring about wasting money on coolant. And really it happened after we it's been on and off with that coolant issue, but now we're just gonna put on these hoses and button it up. There's a lot of oil splash underneath here as well. That I do not know where it's coming from. But I'm gonna put you guys to where we're gonna be at right here, so I can also see everything. The speaker, the stereo, the radio works, so have fun with that. Yeah, text me. Ciao. Alright, let's get this guy buttoned up. Alright. Staying on there like that. Alright. Alright. I think that's a 7. Me. Actually, let me take off this wonky one. We're not gonna use this one. This one sucks. How do you even know the head is bad? The head itself is probably not bad, but because it has a lot of rust in it, I don't want to put this back on the vehicle. Maybe I can get it resurfaced again and then clean it up again, but I'd rather just get a whole new head with whole new studs, just to kind of give it a nice live, fresh, don't have to worry about anything type stuff. Sophia G. What do you get out of it, girl? I'm just curious of that point. Like, having a YouTuber shout out your name, like, is it oddly satisfying? Is it ASMR? Or, you know, is it just like you feel like, oh, I'm a superstar because he said my name? Or like what? Question mark. Let's see here. Let's get this guy buttoned up. Shout out to that guy saying I need longer screwdrivers, huh? I think that would come in handy right here in this situation. So I have the phone right there where I gotta put my hand at. And having a Fiat makes it harder. Taste of coolant is in my mouth. Delicious. Well, we are gonna do a flush. For sure, I want to do more coolant later on into the radiator. When we get our funds in, of course. So right now we are running low on money, which is why this car has also been on the hold, because I don't have any money. And we have another project car, the Honda Civic 2025 SI, in which is on the channel as well. It has been introduced. I'm gonna come underneath and put this together. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. I want to shout out. But why? Answer the question, homegirl. Like, what do you get out of it? I said your name before. You were exiting the chat. So now, why? What makes you special to say it over again? Thing about these hoses too, you don't want to tighten them down too much. You want to just enough. I wanted to get loved by my mom, my dad. Ooh, okay, so you don't have a lot of attention. I'm assuming you're an only child, or do you have brothers that just doesn't, you know, give you enough love and attention? Question mark. And do you do this to other YouTubers, or do you just do this to me? So you just like, oh, he's a YouTuber, you know. He's on live chat. Let me plug his live chat real quick. Make it awkward. That explains the whole family situation, why you want a family. That's strange, but it's valid. Should we get a brand new thing? You're the only one. Sorry to hear that. Definitely sucks being an only child. I am a middle child, so I can't really relate too much to that. And That's kind of why I got my cat a friend, so he can have a buddy and isn't all alone when, Papa isn't home. Let's see here. Man, I'm gonna need that 7 again. I lost it. Nope, never mind. So now I'm working underneath here. I mean, finding love from a YouTuber on a live chat, I think just getting the attention is what you need, not necessarily the love if you want to fix those words. Because finding love on YouTube from a live chat is not a smart thing to do, not the appropriate thing to do, I guess. I don't know, you're your own person at the end of the day. John, when you get the heads off, check your cylinder walls, make sure there's no damage. Definitely I have to do that. Before, like I said, when I did take apart this block, I did run a full-on compression test and all that good stuff that I did, and everything passed, man. Everything was 180 psi. The cylinder walls had no scorches, no scratches. I think the first time when I actually took everything apart, or prior to the last time, that's when I took off the intercoolers and there was oil in it before. I did have a diverter spacer on there, and the diverter spacer builds up a lot of positive pressure on there as well, which blew it up. But trial and error with this car. It runs, it doesn't run. Tension. Not like she said, not to type like an attorney. What? Don't tell me I gotta get my little ratchet out. Or is that all the meat that I got? Is this all you're giving me? Nah, you can go a little bit more. Hold on. I'm using the camera really as a thing, but it's not focused on the main area. Yeah, and I gotta get my little ratchet. Oh man, it's not even straight. Hold on. Can I get a little 7? You know what? I'm giving up. My hand's hurting. Steven Freeman. Yo, don't be a creep, bro. Don't be a creep like that. We were having a good chat. Now Steven over here is being a weirdo. Steve-O the weirdo. No, I already got that one on there. Let's find a little 7 right here. Yeah, no, having a dad is not cool, bro. Like, why are you being weird like that, bro? She's just a kid. And again, there's like weird people like that on the internet. So I said, don't find attention on the internet. But hey, I'm just a YouTuber, man. What am I to say yes and no and don't do it? Got another 7. We don't have a 7 wrench. How did I get it off? I'm eating a tool. This way. No. See, here's the rest of the bolts for the car too, right here. Let me do a pressure check on your engine to see if it was gas or a bad crack in the head. Definitely when I take off the main head and everything, I want to put some oil in the block and see if there's any cracks in the block itself. Because like I said, the head has been freshly resurfaced. It's been redone back and forth. Valve seats, tube seals, everything. The whole works has been done 100%. It's just a matter of now, figuring out why did the head gasket go bad. And it might be because I used old head bolts. It was said that was going to be an issue. So, let's see here. Will you fit on here? I don't even care. You're lucky you have a dad and mom. Oh man, that's being weird. I'm sorry, Miss Sophia, why you're feeling this way. But let's keep this live chat live in energy. Big mean energy. I might have to go get the ratchet. I cannot do this by hand. It will pump air into your engine and have a gauge. Yeah, no, like I said, I did do a full pressure test on this before. I have the I wanted to do a leak down test to see if there was any leaks, because that's the one thing I haven't done on this vehicle is a leak down. But I have done the pressure test, passed with flying colors. So now it's just a matter of seeing the block itself if there's any leaks, but we're gonna worry about that another day. Right now we're just gonna secure the bay, put this all together. That's good as good. Let's get the intake hose, plug that bad boy up, and let's see here. Not trying to be rude. Definitely. I don't like getting bullied either. It's kind of why I haven't said your name. I don't feel like I'm being bullied, but I feel like I'm being pressured into it, you know? And I'm sorry that there are people weird like that on the internet. I can't control the algorithm. There are 74 people in view of watching this live chat right now. 74 people from all across the world, not just in the United States. Sometimes we do get people from, you know, China, and last time we had somebody from, you know, Saudi Arabia. So the live chat gets crazy with how far it reaches out. Yo, stop honking, bro. It was cold starting, that's what it was. Huh. Oh, not the itchy. Hit the downpipe. All that fiber on it. Yuck. Come on, baby, slide on. Bruh. Like, dude is having a panic attack out there or what? Let me see. What car are you working on? Fiat 500 Turbo. Abarth, I mean. Looks like we got some rust coming from the bottom. Check out that. That's crazy. Hold on. Don't want to lose you guys in the engine. But I don't know if we can see. Oh, brother, what is all that? Dude, that's like the bottom of the oil. The oil thing has water in it. That's weird. Take you guys out. Hold on, out of my head. Cool. What year? 2015. 2015 Fiat Abarth. This one, like I said, I say it a lot. It is on my YouTube channel, so if you guys want to watch more videos on that, custom cowl, custom intake, unboxing videos, how-to videos, car meets. I do everything like that on this YouTube channel. Shout out to Eric, Irresponsible Machine, on Instagram. He's my one big reason why I keep my Fiat, because he has a twin turbo, twin charged Fiat 500 that he's working on right now. Hey. Oh, come on. Alright, it's not getting up on there. 2025, yeah, I know, it's 2025. And my car's a little old, right? It's like 10 years old. Whew. It's hard to shove this thing up in there with one hand. Hold on, I do need the light though, but is the clamping the issue? I think the clamp is the issue, because as it goes up, it expands. That might be of an issue right now. Can you shout me out? It'll make me feel better. I mean, you subscribe, right? You send $1 zillion. So if you already said your name, you know, I'm not in charge to make you feel better. Personally, I feel like pressuring somebody to say your name is a little awkward and weird. I understand your situation of wanting attention, but wanting attention from older people is not the best way to do it. It's a little strange, girl. A little strange. I'm not no Drake in this chat. Probably A minor. I'm not here to bully you either. I understand. Everybody goes through everything. Nobody is special. Not even me. Okay, so hose is down there in the right position. Let's move this guy up and tighten her down. Let's go. I'm not gonna say how old I am on the live chat, just cause like this is still gonna go on my YouTube channel, so it's all personal. Maybe I'll delete the video, but I mean I'm pretty sure we're at some good views. We had some good people in the live chat today, definitely. So I might leave this on there, so I can also watch it later on to see what I need to do. Looks like I gotta move you guys again. So easier to reach in this little hole where I put you guys at. Now I'm just gonna tighten down this intake hose. I gotta put the other charge pipe on the other side. Let's just say that I am a lot older than you, homegirl. Nazareno. Is it easy to fix? Kind of. John, what is the torque on the head bolts? So that's the other thing too, is I don't know the exact torque specs. I know when I did torque these down, I torqued them to about 120 foot-pounds each bolt, and they're all T55s. So that was a learning curve for sure. But I did torque them all down to 155. They all have thread locker on them. Even using old bolts, yeah, it's not recommended, but it is put on there pretty good. So Miss Sophia, have a good night. Andrew, is this at your shop? No, brother. No, we are at home. We are at home doing some DIY repairs. I do not own a shop yet. One day. What do we need to get on now? We need to get the thermostat back on. I need to get the car at least running so I can move it from point A to point B. And let's get this guy up on there. It is getting late, cold, and dark. Three things I do not like. I mean, I don't mind the dark, but if your block was cracked, oil will be coming out, or you'll be getting water in the oil. Yeah, no, understandable about that, but our situation was, you know, we were getting oil and water mixed from IDK Wear. So that's our dilemma, I guess. Alright, let's remove this tool here. Yeah, and then this pipe right here looks like it's got some, it's just dry. So it looks like water's not even getting up into the main pump. I think water's just staying inside the block and it's not going nowhere. So maybe the water pump is bad, even though I literally just put that on there. I did put a brand new gasket on the water pump as well, so troubleshooting. That's all we're doing today's video. Is troubleshooting. Johnny, I am at home, like I said. Where exactly? I'm not gonna do that. Why am I gonna tell you my exact address, sir? I'm being weird like Sophia. Hello? Why is it not letting me go on? Oh god. That's your oil cooler, might have a bad gasket. Yeah, so my main oil thing on here, I do want to get an aftermarket Mishimoto oil cooler for this. but I believe that the old oil one on this one, there's a lot of things that can be going wrong with this car, right? Troubleshooting and finding out issues and whatnot. And definitely, you know, like I say, brand new valve cover, valve cover gaskets, the valve seats, tube seals, multi-air filter, head gasket, cam gasket, cam is new. There's a lot of stuff that is literally brand new, fresh from the box. The only thing that really hasn't been done is that oil thing and the piston ring. So those are the only things that really haven't been touched, is our piston rings and the main I lost my train of thought. The piston rings and also the oil thing on the bottom. So, you know, we also have a very big issue, but it's not of a very big issue for the car, because otherwise it'd be sputtering, right? Oh wow, I did do that. Our third coil pack here, it's stripped, so the bolt doesn't get tightened anymore. But this is not of an issue that would have a misfire. It's not having a misfire, it's having a smoking issue. And obviously we have a blown head gasket. So that's that. You're a wise man. She's fishing. Definitely. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to get in trouble, because a lot of FBI people put on fake accounts and whatnot, and you know, trying to bust people for looking for young kids. I'm like, bro, I'm way too old for that kind of crap. You got our sideways clamp for the bottom. What is that for? Uh-oh. What is this for? That one is for our main. What are you? What? Huh. Mystery screw on the ground. That is what it is. We'll figure that out along the way. We got some more rusty coolant. Let's find that turbo line. So it's a turbo line right down there. We're gonna put that all together. WW99, what? And then YouTube system alerts. Look at that. Whoa, system alerts. Looks like we got a hacker in the chat. Oh, bueno, please. We just got monetized. Not trying to get my YouTube channel banned already. I wonder if it's like that when you start getting more and more followers. It's a lot of work putting together a YouTube channel, man. It's not just easy just filming something and saying, hey, what's up, you guys? You know, it's definitely not like that being a YouTuber. I can tell you that right now. It's a lot of money, a lot of investments, a lot of going out of your way and talking to new people. Yeah, let's get those 10s in first. Oh man. Alright, let's see here. Put you down right here. Oh, that is perfect. Perfect for me and perfect for you guys. Hey guys, Chris Fix here. It's really where a lot of YouTubers learn a lot of stuff too, is Chris Fix. Shout out to him, man. Him and Scotty. Them two are really crazy with their YouTube channels. I wonder if they ever went live. I think that's different between a YouTuber and a streamer. Streamers do a lot of lives. I don't mind it. It's just a lot of weird people in the chat sometimes. Like that guy really was like, hey, I could be your daddy. Okay. Freaking 16-year-old girl, dude. It's a funny story for Sophia, though. Funny in a sad way, not in a haha way. Alright, where's that bottom bolt at? Ah, skipped it. Are we even in? I don't know. Feels like it. It's getting tight. Yeah, I guess we're in. Nice. Is it in? It looks straight, right? It's there. Sweet. For sure, what I want to do is when I get a little more money, I want to flush this radiator out and do that on the live chat. I think that'd be cool. Oh, what happened, you guys? Sorry, it's ECU wires hitting the camera. That's crazy. Homeboy really sent 15 rubies to hear a name being shout out. That is crazy. But thanks for that donation though, man. Supporting the YouTube channel a lot. We'll be on live tomorrow morning. Made a car meet, not a car show, a car anything crazy. Cars and Coffee, Rodale 39, Staten, California. Y'all want to come through? So we'll be doing that. Woo! Oddly satisfying when it slips back in. It's just the rightest feeling ever. Let's see here. Trying to figure out what's the point of attack. So when I redo this, it'll be easier next time. Yeah, and I definitely want to jack up the car and raise it a few inches off the ground. Even with the rain, it's been an issue. It's good enough. It's tight on there. Let's get this turbo thing back together. Not too sure what's going on with the chat, but we got 104 people in the live chat, 22 likes. We've got no super comments yet, but we do have 15 rubies. Woohoo! That is nice. Tuning in, just subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. That helps out the channel the millions. Alright, get this guy buttoned down. Alright, let's plug in our sensor. Hold on, let's get this guy back in there. It's just dangling all over the place. There we go. Tuck it down. It's usually where it goes in the box itself. Tighten that guy all the way down. Put the other wire harness, coolant holes on there. Let's see here, how will we be able to tighten this one down, making it easier in the future? I think right there is an ideal spot. I think right here is fine. Ah. There we go.
Alright. That's as good as it's gonna get. Yep. Nicked my hand on that one. That hurt a little bit. Let's get this radiator hose on there. Put it on the front first and then put it on in the back. Box will break my baka. Baka. We're dropping the flathead like crazy right now. Alright, that piece is on. Set this guy on there. This is as good as she's gonna get. So tighten it down the same exact way. It's facing, makes it easier. Okay, that's good like that. All right, let's find out right now. Gasket sealer for the water pump. Too late. No. Hold on. Let me see here. Fix it again, Tony. That's honestly what Fiat stands for. You have to get the head factory. Never use old bolts. No, honestly, I'm gonna get new bolts. Carlos, hello. How are you? Fiats are very cramped. Did it come with a turbo? Yes, it does come with a turbo. I know I could have put gasket sealer on there, but it's like I said. Right now, she's not gonna be running. As in like, oh, take it to the canyon again type stuff. Like, it's not going to be running 100%. Especially with the knowledge that we have today that the block has to be fully redone. I still need to get a filter right here. So it's not just spitting air out. Or I think air goes in here. I do also want to get a bunt to bunt this thing off. Because I don't need that. The vacuum right here is fine. This helps control the amount of blow off. This right here doesn't have to be connected. It really is just this air has to be vented, circulating through here. 1, 2, and then the third contact point is right underneath that one. And then the main issue too, I want to do another cowl. I have a sock on here, but every time it rains, I want to do a different intake or something because this one, it just sucks having all the water leak going straight into the cone, going straight down into the turbo. Which is why I'm gonna leave it disconnected for now. If I do have to move the car back out in the street, this car does not drive anymore. So I am waiting on the YouTube channel to pick up 100%. So that way we can fund and put more things back onto this car. So I can get it back in the canyons and take it back up in the mountains and stuff. That would be a lot of fun. But patience is a virtue for that one. Let's not get the box in. Let's get this guy in first. This one's going to be a little confusing to get in because it has to go underneath the radiator. So, yeah, no, trust me. I have RTB, but I think that's in storage. And that's our gasket sealer that I'm talking about. We're not going to worry about it. The main goal is to get it connected so if I have to run it for like a couple minutes, it's not gonna blow up. And it will run a couple minutes. Alright, get that guy in. This guy down. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. We got 132 people in the live chat, 2 hours in. Crazy, we've been streaming for 2 hours now. Shout out to you guys who are still watching. For the 2 hours. It's been very long 2 hours, but does not feel that long being the streamer here. So I've been doing all this work. But at least we diagnosed some issues. Found out some good things. That there's no oil. So our turbo is totally fine. Turbo is not the issue. Maybe the turbo seals on it.
That might be the issue. We do have, so this is our main oil pump right down here. You can see it behind this black cover. Hold on. So, dang, it's really hard to get up in there. That's our main oil pump right there. That's the cooler itself, and that lives right underneath the oil filter. There's just something poking a lot of oil out. I don't know what it is. I know before it was leaking oil up here because those sit on a very weird style bolt. So for those bolts, they look, let's play a little game of pretend here. They look something like this to where it goes in, right? But then there's a little tiny hole on each side, and that one was turned a little sideways, so it wasn't circulating the oil 100%. I don't have any of those bolts laying around in here, but actually, look at that. Sweet. This one is for this guy, so it'll sit comfortably underneath, but I actually lost a pin. Never mind on that. Well, at least we found one, so I know I have it. 148 people in the chat. Man, we are crazy tonight with the live chat. And let's get this guy buttoned up. Guess we'll put it up in the air like that. That cold beach breeze just blowing on in, and it sucks right now because it is chilly. Ain't it about to be spring or something like that? Feels like winter all over. Winter is coming, winter is coming. I'm about to watch Game of Thrones all over again. Binge watch that. No! It's going down. It's not tight enough to hold up. Let's try it again, let's try it again. Ah, it's going down again. They're really just letting the Phillips or the flyhead do the work. Alright. Sounds like we are crunched on there. Sweet. Alright. Is there anything else I need to be aware of right here? Let's carefully move this guy to the side. Get this guy moved to the side. Let's get the box in there now. That's fine. Let's get the box inside. There. Okay. That's weird. It has a little screw in the middle. And that little screw actually I lost. Maybe I'll go to the junkyard and pick up some more screws for this. A fun fact about the junkyard, actually, this is where I actually picked up a Gucci Editions seatbelt from the junkyard. I picked that one up from the junkyard for only like 40 bucks. Wasn't too bad. Screwdriver socket set. Yeah, no, I have a whole entire Huskies thing. I have everything in here. Extensions, all the Allen keys, but being unorganized does not help. Admitting that on here on the channel. Just everything is everywhere, and having multiple jobs. Like recently I fixed somebody else's Lambo doors, so I had to take whatever tools I had, which is all these guys right here, and then I also was fixing my Civic, and all the all the tools. I got 3 different cars, and having to put the tools, taking a big old box like that, having to organize it. So that's why I only have those tools there, because those are for the coilovers for the Civic. It's actually on bags. And moving tools around, you know, I lost some stuff. So, little sad moment over there. Small violin. Tighten this guy down to 100%. This is just a battery box, so gotta make sure it's all the way down. And I have like all the tools for everything, man, but they just get lost. And it sucks having to go from different job, from different cars. Because that's where it's like, all right, I got these tools, but now I'm doing a Corvette. I got these tools, but now I'm doing a Honda. And different jobs, you know, doing exhaust work is different from doing what we did today. Different, you know, sometimes you need a flathead for whatever. Majority of the time you need a flathead for things, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you need a tool set, you know. In this case, I need a 13 socket, but trying to find those, they just abracadabra. Good enough. Alright, what's next? Let's get our 10 on in the rear, and also our rear bolts, just to make that a little easier when we get the battery in. Slap the terminals on there, call it a day. And in the Fiat, in the junkyard, they have a lot of these Fiats there, and they're not Abarth. They did have a couple of Abarth engines last time, but I don't have the money for the blocks. Otherwise I would have done it. I don't even have a truck. If I had a truck too, I would have been like, yes, let me get that real quick. But golden opportunity. Even like the turbos and everything were all connected, which is very rare for our junkyards, which is LKQ, to have them. And I missed out on both of them. Sad boy moment. Usually they have only pops. And the Dodge Darts even have their engines taken out, because junkyards love reselling engines. And taking a turbocharged engine is probably the best to do. OCD is going to bug me for that. Well, tighten that afterwards. Let's not connect this one yet. Let's get our battery in and then connect that. Get us grounded. Now let's connect these guys. Before we connect any power, so we don't want to strip anything. Click it in place. Where's that little piece at? Hello? Get our horn connected again. It's got the weird circle one. $172 people in the chat. Sheesh. Live chat is getting active tonight. I wonder if one day we'll get that higher to like 260 people. Imagine that. That would be crazy. Alright, looks like that's nice and tight. Forgot about this guy up here. Just to hold the battery into place so it won't fly out of the car. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Now we need to chase down our positive. Carefully put it on there. A little tiny spark, not too bad. Alright, now we're left with two bolts on here. Hold on. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? It's all buttoned up. I know we're missing this one. That one is a screw. That one is a screw. This one needs to be tightened on the bottom. They all have screws. They all have screws. Okay, strange, I guess. Let's put the little cap on there. I want to be careful. I don't want these wires moving around. Okay, as good as that's gonna get. Now I'm just tighten on the battery. Okay, we got an extra screw up top. We got all these screws in there. Now the only thing left is to get our main intercooler. Head mount for the Cambro. I like the content. Thank you, iFlow. Appreciate that. We were talking about that earlier in the chat, maybe like an hour ago, how we should get a head mount because I need my hands to do this. It's a little difficult running this camera and trying to film for you guys. That's going to be the bottom one for that one. This one's going to be the squished one. So now I'm going to put you guys down and then just get this intercooler on the car. Let's get that done. Oh, killed the live chat. Killed the live chat. What just happened right now? I even put it crooked so it won't fall. Alright. Let's get this guy up in the air first. And then we'll squeeze the hoses on afterwards. So I have nobody holding up this heavy intercooler. Okay, like so. I'm gonna move these guys on. Trying to find the easiest way to do it. All right, slid right in like that. Where is the flat here? All right. Check out what we're doing underneath here real quick. It is hard to see. I definitely don't want to leave this on the bottom in case we do hit. Most likely we will hit. So, let's see if we can rotate a little bit. Definitely not going to be able to. Alright, let's just... oh well. To bite the bullet then and leave it lowered like that. Hold on. Oh yeah. Alright. Tough guy. Chiefs or Eagles? We were asked that earlier. Feel like the Eagles are gonna win. I'm not really into football like that. I think it was funny, that commercial, that guy who did the grass, and it was like, that's cool, but who are the chefs? I don't know. I feel like the Eagles are gonna win. There's a lot of hype about the Eagles winning. That's what I've been seeing a lot on TikTok and Instagram, even though I don't watch sports. 30 likes, let's go. Well, we're almost at 30 likes. It's an insane amount today for sure. Oh man, this is just hurting my spleen. Can't stay twisted like that, man. Loosen up this hose clamp a little bit. It's a little too tight. I don't know, I'm trying to squeeze this guy back on there. Bruh. Come on, how's it gonna go on once but not twice? What the heck? What Fiat 500 you have? Fiat 500 Madness, or 5, my bad. Earned a sub. Thank you, Jackson. I have a Fiat 500 at Barth. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Find out who wins tonight. I have to look online and shoot. If the Chiefs win, they win, but I'm pretty sure the Eagles are gonna take it. Bruh, why is it not going in the hole? Alright, there she goes. There she goes. Come on, baby. Ah, being stubborn. I like that anyway. If only you guys were to see my position right now. I'm trying to install this thing. Thank goodness there's nobody behind me. Alright, let's see here. Now, trying to get to the top of that screw. And it's barely enough. Oh snap. Looks like we got a low battery. On live chat for 2 hours. I'm about to finish it up right now. Don't die on me, phone. 31 likes, let's go. Yo, we got 15 rubies today though. That's crazy. Y'all want to send a super chat, super sticker, etc. I greatly appreciate that. Shout out to Miss Gomez earlier. She really blew up the chat. Kind of the VIP besides the other dude that sent the rubies. That guy who sent the rubies, shout out to him. Shout out to Irresponsible Machine on Instagram. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's Penny the _. Just tell me, hey yo, I'm from your YouTube live. I love the content. That'll warm up my heart. Keep these videos on and going for you guys. Been doing YouTube for about 2.5 years, almost 3 years now in March, which is next month. And it's been a very fun, adventurous thing. Now I'm dabbling in YouTube Live this year and getting subscribers and all that good stuff is slowly coming along the way, but it's coming, guys, it's coming. Fiat means fix it another time. No, it's fix it again, Tony. Yeah, no, honestly. Just leave it there. I can't tell you how many Fiat friends I have that have just abandoned their Fiats because of how much of a headache it is to fix these cars. And even when you fix it, it's gonna break down in the next month or two. I know the first time rebuilding this car, it wasn't turning on because of the starter, but the starter's like tucked underneath the intake by the firewall all the way in the backside right over here, so it's down in that little hole. And there was one little pigtail, and no, not the 595 competition. I got the 500 at Barth, so it's straight pipes majority of the times. But yeah, I had to get a little dentist tool to plug in that pigtail So that was a pain in the butt to do, but we got it done. And this car, besides the downpipe and the custom, I say custom intercooler because this is Wagner tuning and this is for the 595, which why it has these bolts here. The 595 in the UK actually has these bottom bolts. So this one doesn't have it. Therefore, I had to create my own little bracket, I guess you can call it, to mount the intercooler so it's sitting on the bash bar itself. But today we did a diagnostics on everything. We know we need to do a full radiator flush. We need to get coolant on the car. And I think it'll run from there, man. I want to stay positive because, like, I didn't see any mush. I'm going to take apart the oil next. Not today, but I am going to, like, drain the oil to kind of see if there's a mushy in there. There's mushy in the oil for sure. We got an oil gasket leak. Our gasket issue, but let me put you guys down. Shout out to that guy for that 15 rubies, man. That's insane just to hear a girl's name on the live chat. That's crazy, bro. I don't know if it's crazy thirst or just crazy love, but Miss Gomez is the MVP of the live chat for sure. I'm going to tighten it down just enough, and then I'm going to squeeze it down there a little bit more so it'll be 100% secure. Feel sorry for my neighbors driving by me right now. I can tell you guys, this car is super low. I got both hands here, and I am on my elbows and knees. I guess you can get the image of how I look right now. My butt is way up in the air, uncomfortably. Oh man, come on, you cracker doodle. Turn it down, turn it down. It's cool though, I got it all done in one live chat. It only took me 2.5 hours to do a full diagnostics on this car. Sick. Ain't gonna get no boost leaks, nothing crazy like that. Burnt walls, what does spark plugs look like? So we have oil. We don't have coolant. Let's drain all the coolant on the floor. The car has tons of oil in it. But we are gonna drain the oil next video, and we are gonna do some other stuff, checking the spark plugs to see if they're wet. If they are wet, then that's no bueno. But see what's up with that. I did have tools in here for this thing, at least to hold it down. That's the goal. Yeah, no, when we took apart the head, we noticed that it was rusted inside, so that could be our leading cause to a blown head gasket, which is not fun. Okay. Oh, where did it go? That's a flathead. That's a bigger flathead. Alright, looks like our live chat's about to end, guys. Sorry about that. 129 people in the chat. Let's get it. Thank you guys for that love and support. Make sure to subscribe. Tune in tomorrow morning, 7 p.m. our time. And yeah, let's get it, guys. Appreciate you.